A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Michael Pineda is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, when you look back at his last outing and go through the box score, you see 5 walks. That, to me, is what he's got to cut down if he has a chance to win this game.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club.
Kiermaier.
Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, last game they lost by 1 run. You know, those are the ones that are hard to take. You look back and you think, could we have scraped out 1 more run or maybe even 2 to win it? Those are the ones you have a tough time sleeping after.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Malik Smith, the next to hit, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. And the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Headley is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. And that misses 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Matt Andres is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Harold, what do you got?
Well, this is going to be an interesting game. He pitches really good at home, and he struggles on the road. And in this road game, this road atmosphere, I don't know if that's getting to him or what it is, but he just has not got good numbers on the road. So maybe look for the other team to take it to him today.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Too high, 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He leads the team in the 2 most important power categories for me, home runs and RBIs, driving in guys and being able to drive yourself in. He's an impressive hitter, and it should be fun watching him do his thing in this one.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Smith in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third, catcher Gary.
Digging in,
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch in there at the knees. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. favorable call in there for a strike.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos.
Leading off for
He
Tampa
comes
Bay,
in currently second
the
on the
catcher,
team
number
in home
40.
runs.
Wilson Ramos.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
0-1, here it comes. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Time
Second
for a look
baseman.
at the majestic defensive
Brad
alignment for the Yankees.
Miller.
I'm looking down there, shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
At the plate, Brad Miller. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Into the windup and the pitch. High pop up. Headley has a play. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Headley is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Aaron Judge.
Leading
And with
off for the
numbers like
Yankees,
those, he's putting himself in
right
contention
fielder,
for some Rookie of the
Aaron
Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Two and two count. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Duffy. And he's retired here, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. They are in the top 5 in the most errors committed by a team. So it's not just one player that's kicking the ball, but it's been routinely as a team. And when you're giving up that many errors and make that many mistakes, you're not going to win many ball games.
Now batting, Greg Bird. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled back. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that should make him smile a little bit. He's having a rough season, but that right there, he'll take that base hit any day.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Stepping into the box, Matt Holliday. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. Will move to the 3rd with no score. In now, Logan Morrison. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Logan Morrison.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 9th, the designated hitter, Tim
Striding in, Tim Beckham. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To third. Headley's got it. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Kiermaier. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed once, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Chase Headley. He went hitless last night in the game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Chase Headley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sends it in the air to deep left field. Dickerson going back on it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
First baseman number 33, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Ready with the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready for another chance? Malik Smith.
Leading off with
He'll
the
try to
Rays,
get it going here to
right
begin the
fielder,
fourth.
Malik Smith.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A called strike over the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ellsbury shading to his right. One down.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Into the box now. Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Tough started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 18.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is pulled into right. Smith is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
11, Brett Gardner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that time that broke too low. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ready on 1-2. Grounded to the right. Morrison is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Brad Miller.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here it is on 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Matt Duffy.
Digging in, Matt Duffy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Wow, that's what you call getting on top of one. High fastball, and he was able to stay with it and just slap it the other way for a hit.
7, Logan Morrison.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too high. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping up now, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. On the ground to third. Oh, look at Headley. Touche, sir. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Harold, Dan, and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Here's Chase Headley. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
One out, nobody on. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. Sanchez has a play, and no one will get this one. Ripped on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he just turned on it and put it right past the diving first baseman.
Right fielder, Malik Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 delivery. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2-2, here it is. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday. You know, the conversation before the game was their offense going to be able to do anything today? Right there, that 1 run might be enough to kind of propel them into a good stretch now.
In now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled straight back. Hit hard on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. To the bottom of the 6th inning, all tied at 1-1. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez.
off for the Yankees.
He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Gary Sanchez.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through the slider there.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Waiting on it is Smith.
And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ball 1. He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, there's a 1 out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Blake Snell enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Greg Bird will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Didi Gregorius is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Ball 3. Matt Holliday would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in once again, Matt Holliday. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-0 delivery. A called strike over the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 3-run shot for Matt Holliday. Number 14 on the season as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
And the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 New York.
Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brad Miller.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at bat on its way, and this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A wave and a miss.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Matt Duffy waits on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Down the first baseline. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
First baseman, number 7, Logan Morrison.
Digging in to try it again, Logan Morrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it 4-1. Striding in once again, Chase Headley. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Chase Headley.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now here's the pitch. skied into straightaway right. Smith is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Very weakly on the ground.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's another 2-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Here's Starlin Castro.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Duffy fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready for another shot now. Tim Beckham.
Leading off for
We
Tampa
thought
Bay.
we might be seeing the end of the road
Designated
for the
hitter,
starter, but clearly
Tim
he's still in there for
Beckham.
at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
With that,
Center
we'll
fielder,
give you a look at our starter
Kevin
comparison for the 2
Kiermaier.
starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Ellsbury is there. 2 gone. 8th inning from
next
Yankee
for Tampa
Stadium.
Bay.
Yankees on
Right
top in
fielder,
this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Malik Smith the next to hit. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead this one 4-1. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another 2-2 offering. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to Morrison, and it's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. And he misses with it, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it 4-1. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Corey Dickerson.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-1 on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
One and 2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. The 2-1 home to Longoria. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And this is fouled back and out of play. Two and 2 now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Michael Pineda earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.